Please. Bag of best toy in Japan. And then we've got a little passenger jet. Is that a DC-6? That's some sort of a MiG shooting star. It looks like a Thunder Chief. And then obviously, that's a cool looking piece, but bag of best toy, Japan. I want to say they're Linemar wannabes. Little Linemar elegant miniature wannabes. And that's a pretty impressive result. I'm going to open the helicopter. The rest of them I'm not sure about. So, my Google foo is amongst the best, but trying to find any lead on these. I'm stepping away from the machine and getting on with my life. Bag of best toy. Just try searching that. You could even try searching bag of best toy vintage Japan airplane. And you'll have a million choices come up, none of which have anything to do with what we're looking at here. There's nothing to say about them except bag of best toy. They're definitely vintage. The one with the beat card, I think that's a Thunder Chief F-105. I also want to open this one though. The Delta Dart type thing, which appears to have Russian symbols on it. That's kind of nice too. Those two are definitely going to stay sealed up. So the only thing keeping everything in there are the two staples. It's been sealed up for a long time. You can tell by the texturing to the plastic. That W, you know, it has to stand for something. Japan, bag of best toy. Okay, great. And they can put anything they want in it. An ingenious idea. It's up to the store to put a price tag on it. You can see that the peg holes are all punched out. So I have to think that these were hanging on a rack in a store somewhere. And an airport gift shop. Airport gift shops are important. You got kids going on airplanes. What are they going to do for 10 hours while they're flying from Japan? I have this mental image of someone putting a dozen of these in their suitcase just before they got on the plane. And these are the ones that stayed sealed. It's never going to get resold. I got it to use in my art. The planes, the other planes and stuff, I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with those yet. But I think I'm literally just going to take it easy on myself. I held out hope that there was some sort of, at least the name of the vehicle on the card. And there's nothing. Too bad the rotor colors don't match, but that's a Jim Dandy little vintage era helicopter. No markings on the bottom, and if you're wondering what the material is, it's probably antimony in an alloy with tin. While not specifically toxic, you wouldn't want to let kids handle this, and I'm not looking at it while I'm eating breakfast and stuff like that. It pretty much stays in its container. The letters say N35, and there's that W symbol again. Anybody recognize that? Some really nice work on this piece. It's actually somewhat nicer than Linemar's little helicopter, which isn't even a whole helicopter. Alright, so this got interesting last night. I have discovered that the helicopter is likely an estimation on the Piasecki HUP service helicopter introduced in 1949. Navy used it for both anti-submarine and as a plane guard in case anyone wanted skidding off the aircraft carrier. The Army used a version of it called the Mule. The HUP entered service in 1949. The Army was done with it by 1958. The Navy was done with it by 1964. So that sort of helps put an estimation on the age of all of it as to very late 1950s, 1957 to 1960. Although the cards haven't turned to acid yet. The cardboard or whatever it's printed on hasn't turned to acid. So these were very well cared for over the years, and I'm, not gonna mess with them very much. But I had to have that helicopter out, and I'm glad that I did, because now I can say that I actually have a Piasecki HUP in my helicopter stash. And how many people can enjoy the distinction of getting to say that?
Miles and miles and miles.